Lovely Tuesday afternoon. We are here at the bank station. Look at how magnificent it is with the old London, and the background you have the modern skyscrapers. Inside you have the Royal Exchange, and we got lots of statues here. We're gonna just go up quickly on these stairs to have a look at the ceiling. And this, next to the Royal Exchange, is the Bank of England, like a massive fortress. And if you go at the back, there's a very interesting museum where you can actually touch a gold bar. From this spot, 2 minutes walk down the road, and you will find a Mitra temple, which is free to visit. It's in a basement, and I think everyone should visit once in London. As you can see, I am super tired because I study and I work in the same time, and this is my last year at the university, and I don't know what's going on, but I really like to stay a year longer, even 2 years longer, because I find so many new modules I like to take. At one point, after the first year, I decided to give it up, have a little bit of break, but then I decided, no, I'm gonna push forward, I'm gonna do this. And it was a very good idea. Now that it's ending, actually, I don't want it to end. You can see me only, but I'm traveling with a group of people, and for some reason we decided to take the bus, and we're gonna get off in random places, and I'm gonna talk about good stuff like the buildings. We're gonna have a good time, I promise. Most people are annoyed by these rental bikes, but I actually like them. I like taking pictures of them, videos of them, and one of my big dream to take one of them for a ride in Hyde Park, but simply I never have the time for that. I live in London, and it's just like when you live here, you never have a time for anything. Most of my friends actually cycling every single day to work, and they save a ton of money not using public transport. We are at the British Museum. This is June, kind of middle of June, and you would not believe how cold it is. Look, I'm wearing the jacket what I use for the winter time. That's why we're planning something to do indoors. Otherwise, we should be somewhere in Hampstead Heath, picnic or something. But it's so cold for that. Look, my favorite room is closed. Look at that, closed doors. This room, the exhibition always changing, and it's always very interesting. In room 24 with this guy. He's always the first one. We come to say hello. I know your next question. Is there any Hungarian stuff here at the British Museum? Because I'm Hungarian, and the answer is yes, it's on the first floor. 2 swords from the Roman Empire era found in North Hungary in a place called Borsod, where actually my family is from, and I'm absolutely okay with it that it's right here at the British Museum on the first floor. I started the university later in life, studying mathematics, economics, but before, whenever I felt depressed a little bit, whenever I felt down, what I did, I jumped on the internet and I found a short course, anything to do with archaeology and Greek mythology and all sorts of things, and I just paid and I did the courses. And let me tell you one thing now that we're talking about online courses that where everyone can participate. Please do courses where there is an actual stake that you need to do an exam, and so there's like a high stakes there, like at the real university. It would be so much better, you know. And right now you are in the presence of a crystal skull. And this is important because when I was applying to the university to study economics, I was sitting nearby this and I took the pictures of myself to submit, and my application was absolutely successful. I love exhibitions, history, all that. And my special skill is to say when should we stop and go to the pub and have some beers. But for some reason, my vote did not count, and we went upstairs to see Michelangelo exhibitions. All these paintings and stories and his contemporaries, and obviously we just lost the track of time. Yeah, beautiful artwork from a turtle. Actually, my nickname was Turtle when I first left my country and went abroad. First, when I went abroad, I went to Austria, Vienna, and then I came to London, UK, and I was making sandwiches in the basement, and then they told me I'm very slow, like a turtle. Mood clearly shifted because now they are telling everyone to leave, they're gonna close up. Okay, we just finished here at the exhibition Michelangelo, the last decade, and we decided to give it 8 out of 10. Fantastic. We finished. We didn't think that we have enough time to see the whole exhibition for Michelangelo, the last decade, but we managed it and we give it 8 out of 10. Very good. They closed the big doors on the left that leads to the Rosetta Stone. It's one thing, it's just one. And we're gonna see it next time. But it doesn't matter because we managed to go through in details of the Michelangelo last decade's exhibition. Finally, I have a chance to take pictures of this. It's always, you know, full of people and stuff. And now, because they closed it, yes. Thank you for coming with us to see the last decade of Michelangelo. Well, we didn't even know that we're gonna end up there in this morning, but that's it. It was fantastic. Big hugs to you from a very cold London. You know, it's June and it's cold. Basically, we are wearing our winter jackets. So if you anywhere else in the world where is a fantastic weather in June, you need to love it. You need to go out and swim, you need to go for hiking, you need to spend time with friends, drink and enjoy.